Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to the program. This is Daily Politics on Trust TV. I'm Abdullahi Ahmed. Tonight, it's official. Former Vice President Atiku has walked away from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, ending a couple of decades-long association with the party he helped build. In a resignation letter addressed to his ward in Adamawa State, Atiku cited irreconcilable differences and the party's drift from its founding values as reasons for his exit. A move that comes after repeated failed attempts to resolve the PDP's lingering leadership crisis. Well, his departure follows days after he led a coalition of opposition leaders into an alliance with the African Democratic Congress, now a major realignment ahead of the 2027 general elections. Now, join us tonight to provide some deeper insight into some of these developments and what this means for not just the PDP, but for Nigerians who are heavily anticipating the next move for the coalition is Dimeji Fabiyi, a long-time political associate of the former vice president. As always, a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by this evening.
Thank you very much for bringing me once again.
Busy week, albeit a sober one and a somber one to add, but sprinkled with a little bit of politics. First question is, why now?
Why now the Atiku had to leave the party?
Yeah.
Everything in life has time now. Even there was a time to be born, there was a time to die. So I think it was the right time for him to do that. And then before I go into that, let me first condole with the family of our late president, his immediate family and the rest of President Bola Tinubu and the rest of Nigerians. We lost a great man. And you could see the testimony all over. Everybody cannot agree with you. But may his soul continue to rest in peace. Why now? I guess that's what it is. It's the time. And then I think Atiku, had to do it when it's most necessary. I must actually commend him. I must salute his courage, his boldness. I must commend him for this constant passion to provide leadership, especially for those who have been damaged, who have been rejected. That is what Atiku symbolizes, because he wouldn't just do this. I believe he's not just doing this for himself. And I think he should be commended for doing that, for rallying people for the sake of this country. Like you, Atiku has built many bridges. And at the same time, he has burnt many for the sake of this great country.
The reason why I ask why now is because PDP looks like a party on the mend. The past couple of weeks have been the best week for the party since the loss of the elections in 2023, because there is an acceptance, there is a coalition. You get a sense that, the rifts and the cracks are being put back together because there's an acceptance of Senator Anyanwu as the national secretary of the party, and you get the feeling that PDP is turning a corner. So that's why I had to ask the question, why is Atiku leaving when it appears that the PDP is healing?
PDP is not healing. PDP as of today, as structured today, it's not a rescue platform. It has become a wreckage site. We are there. I'm a member. I'm still a member of PDP. I'm not happy. My brother, this PDP, because I know the history of this party. PDP, this is not the party of Solomon La. This is not the party of Alex Ekweme. This is not the party of Jerry Ghana. This is not the party of all these great men, including Atiku Abubakar. When some young guys think they are in power, they have so much money, they can just push everybody away. The soul of the party just left finally today. Let me take you back to history. The day Obasanjo left this party, resigned from the party and tore the party's card, that was the day the soul of PDP left. But in 2017, Atiku came back and he became the candidate of the party in 2019. He breathed life back into that party. Now that he has left, PDP has lost that soul. There's no more soul. Atiku symbolizes the founding fathers, the leaders, the elders of the party. So the soul of the party is gone. So regardless of anybody think, and I'm happy that now they will be happy. I'm sure Wike and his allies will be happy now that Atiku has left, because he has been the man standing between them and what they wanted to do, giving the party on the platter of gold, on the platter to Tinubu to use. And they can be happy to do that now, at least. And I don't want to hear anybody pay me about Atiku Abubakar because it's no more in their party. So they should
some would say, I mean, obviously when he penned that letter of resignation, he talked about being a founding father, how the party, has deviated from its core values and everything. Some would say, why is he again and again saying these things about the PDP and dumping them when they no longer serve his purpose? Because that is the conclusion a lot of people are drawing, that he doesn't stay to fix the problems. He runs away when there's a problem.
He doesn't run away when there's a problem. As somebody who came into the party and salvage the party with everything. I think Atiku should be commended for some reasons. Let me tell you this. Even Mr. President today, I don't think he would have done what Atiku has done to enrich our democracy in this country. That is a man who has run back to back. How many people can do that? He should be commended, he should not be condemned. And see what he has done at every point in time for him is about this country, and he'll bring everybody together and say, okay, let's just work for this country. He did it, he has done it in the past, he's doing it now. So when you have a crisis and you have a leader who is receptive, who is ready for you to solve this problem, and some characters and elements who had already signed up for something else, who already had their own agenda, are not aligning come to fruition, what do you want the man to do?
Well,
if there was peace in PDP, will some of those who left that are saying because of the crisis, would they have left? So why is it because why does Atiku bother anybody? We have some governors who are even left, who didn't even wait till this time. They left. We have some leaders, senators who are left, they didn't even wait till this time. Because the party has gotten to that pathetic stage and irreparable situation. That is what it is. So we have to take it as it is.
Someone's saying, he's not a fighter. He's not someone who would be in the trenches until a solution is arrived. He's always, looking for a safer place.
Would Atiku has come this far if this description qualifies him?
I mean, okay.
Would he have come this far in politics?
So he left in 2007, right? That's the first time he left the PDP. He left also after the in 2011, before the 2011 election. He also left to form the APC in 2013-2014. Now he's left again. What does that say about his question I always want to ask? His love-hate relationship with the party?
The question I want to ask is, and I've always asked and nobody has been able to give me an answer. Maybe you will give me tonight, Abdullahi. Is it because it's Atiku? The current president we have in this country today moved from one party. You don't say evolving. From one party. He was in SDP together with Atiku Abubakar. Then from there, while Atiku went to PDP, he went to AD. Then from there, they went to ACN together. Then from there, APC today. Why are you not talking about Mr. President? Today, Labour Party candidate in the presidential, Peter Obi, was in ABGA. He went to PDP. He went back to Labour Party. So whether it's coming to ADC now, who knows, or another party. Why are you not talking about these guys? Why is Atiku's own is a problem for everybody? Why does it bother anybody?
But you have to admit, I mean, I get
Atiku is running.
I get the whataboutism, but you have to admit that none of them share the same trajectory as Atiku Abubakar.
What kind of tragedy does Atiku
Nobody has moved more political parties at the top level than Atiku Abubakar.
How do you mean? What does that mean?
I mean, not just leaving PDP.
I just read out this thing for you now.
Yeah, he has left other parties too, not just the PDP.
He
left ACN.
Yes, ACN. PDP,
left
then
APC.
Back to PDP.
Yeah, but left APC also.
All of these are still within 2-3 parties.
Yeah, but you're normalizing it to make it look like there's nothing special about it.
There's nothing really. Yeah. Is that what puts food on anybody's table? That's number one. Number two, political party is just a gathering of guys of like minds to seize control of government. What matters is government. What is
you don't think there's any issue about consistency?
Weird. See, tell me that position that is consistent. This is not about emotion for them. It's about strategy. If not, Bukola Saraki will not leave. Tamba will not leave. Peter Obi will not leave. Tinubu will not leave. This is what I'm saying. Buhari will not leave. From APP to CPC to APC. Please now, come on. Spare this man. For once, appreciate Atiku Abubakar. No. Appreciate him.
You're saying this is not an issue.
It's not an issue.
It doesn't say anything about his character.
It doesn't say anything. Okay, if it says anything, but what does it say about the others that I just mentioned? And those ones don't matter. Is that what you are telling me, Abdullahi?
I mean, because this is one of the arguments that have been used against him to say that he lacks, long-term commitment.
So I'm giving them answer tonight that they should answer those ones I mentioned.
But it doesn't answer the Atiku question.
I've answered Atiku's question. It's the same thing. Politicians generally think about strategies, not about emotion. That's exactly what that is the finality of it. Strategies that will make them win, achieve their aim, goals, political goals. That's exactly this is what Atiku did and what every other person is doing. So there is nothing in this. And people who are talking about this should have a rethink. They should give this man a break. Yeah. He has tried for this democracy. He has tried for this country.
So there's also the question about, the strategy involved. That when he lost the 2023 elections to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he began making moves to, prepare for the next election.
That's what they are making you understand. That's what they want people to understand. That is the fallacious innuendos they are putting out. Immediately after, who can come out and say Atiku came to tell him I'm going to run immediately after that one?
No, not necessarily running. So what did he do? Which to some people is obvious, but the formation of the coalition after they adopted the ADC, we now come to understand that this was 18 months in the making, which suggests that a couple of months after losing the election, they started scheming or coming together to form this particular coalition. So begs the question, when he says this was a hard decision for him to leave the PDP, a lot of people will say he's been disingenuous because he has been planning to leave the PDP from the get-go.
He never did. That's not true. That's not true. If not, he wouldn't be making effort to ensure that.
So is it fair then to say he had one of his legs outside of the PDP?
That is not even the situation. That's not even the story. The story remains, the fact remains that he made effort. What is... everybody, if you go into a war, it's either you lose or you win. PDP went into that election and lost. I don't even want to talk about what made the party lose. So then what stops us from coming together and forming a realignment?
Outside of the PDP.
In the PDP, and what did Atiku do? He said, guys, immediately said, we cannot, because the interest was not even about PDP, is about the nation. This is what people are confusing this matter with, this coalition with. The issue is about this country, and Atiku told the party, said, guys, with the way we are going, PDP alone cannot defeat the current APC as it is. We're having issues. The best we can do is, as the leader of opposition, let us. He made this call on this date that is on screen. To show you on your screen, he said, let us come together so that we can together defeat this guy.
Does he have
for the sake of Nigeria.
Does he have a crystal ball? Does he have a crystal ball? How would he know?
Not say that means he has been planning to leave the party. Spare this man.
His body language suggests
what is body language?
He was much more invested in the coalition than he was in fixing the problems within the PDP.
That is not true, because
some have also accused him of making this move in a preemptive manner because he gets the sense that the PDP could zone the ticket to the south in 2027.
Wherever PDP lies, let them zone their thing. Let them zone it to Jupiter. Let them zone it to Mars. It's their problem. Let me tell you what will only happen. They will only have multiple candidates from south, and it only divides southern votes. It's clear. Let them zone to wherever they want. Who cares? I heard they are trying to bring President Goodluck Jonathan. Our advice, Oga, is a man of good character. You should not let them push him to this kind of thing, because it's deja vu from day one. Because when they bring him now, with Tinubu, Wike is already saying he's working for Tinubu. So, and he will be candidate of the PDP. They just want to destroy his reputation. You should not just listen to all those people who are not thinking straight.
Or perhaps some would say you're scared of running against Jonathan.
Who is running?
If Atiku runs.
Well, as Atiku, people are even scared of Atiku. Atiku has never been scared of anybody because he's always saying, let's play, this is democracy. Let it be free. Let us follow the principles and tendencies.
All right.
I mean,
in reading the room, the political climate in the country, you have spoken to so many Nigerians, and it's safe to say that, listen, all these major candidates have some sort of support from the youth demographic, right? But you also get a sense that moving forward, Nigeria's political leadership needs to get younger, not older. I know he has not made an official comment yet about whether he's running or not, but there are already feelers that Atiku's role should be one of a kingmaker, not a candidate in 2027.
Abdullahi,
do you understand where that argument is coming from?
We know now. We know those who are pushing that narratives, and we're not bothered about them. They're just not realistic. You know, number one, this is democracy, and democracy guarantees contest, free, fair contest. If you have the capacity, enter the ring, test your popularity. If you win, people support you. If you lose, you go back to your house. Simple and short. So all those pushing for this are just I think they are not reasoning well, because why would you want to? And let me tell you, see, there's no IOU in politics. You know that, because if there was IOU in politics, Peter Obi would not run against Atiku in 2023.
Why do you say that?
If there was IOU in politics, Atiku brought Peter Obi back into national reckoning. It's there. He said it too. So when even some people have even forgotten that he was once a governor, he brought him back to national limelight. And because of that, some Southeast analysts refused to vote for Atiku and Obi in 2019. And they did it in 2020. They did it again. If case nothing, they'll still do it again. So what I'm saying is that, how can you tell somebody, see, you are a CEO of a company. You have put all your resources, everything you have, you know how you build your business. They now say, me, I'm young man, I'm coming, you should leave it for me. When you are still agile, you are still saying, you still have the capacity to do it. Yeah,
but there's difference between running a company and a country.
Oh my God.
They're two different things.
Then what is the difference now?
I mean, first there's the issue of stake.
Then if you are saying difference, then which younger person has the experience of running Nigeria? If not these leaders that have been tested and trusted. Are you telling me Atiku is not tested and trusted? Are you telling me that? Except you are telling me, no, Atiku has never done it. He has record. History is there.
Would you say?
So which of these young guys, it goes beyond because I've been governor twice. Nigeria is too complex than that.
We're not limiting the options. It could be somebody outside of the box, not necessarily an establishment politician.
Let them bring the person first now, and let the person go through the democratic, what do you call it? What do you call it? All these democratic lineups. Let him go through it. Nobody is saying anybody should not contest. Whether you are 10 years old, you have the come on.
So the former VP is mid-70s or late 70s right now?
Mid-70s.
By 2027, he'll probably be an 80-year-old man.
78.
Right? 78.
Thank you.
I mean, he's 2 years shy, right?
Yes.
If he succeeds, he'll be the oldest president we've ever had in this country.
Is it bad? America has the population almost twice.
Yeah, but you're comparing apples and oranges.
Why is it up? Is it not human being that are administering? No,
you're comparing apples and oranges.
Please. Is it not? Right? Is our economy as big as America? Is our political landscape as big as America? Yeah, and we have a 78-year-old man who is there now. He's going to live at 82. We have a 78 or 80-year-old man who just left. So what are we saying?
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
So the question is,
why are we always making this country look like we are devil?
Yeah, but the question is,
why are you demonizing Atiku?
Would you say Atiku is in his prime right now?
It's not about being in prime, it's about what he can offer. Let me tell you something. The call for generational change or shift, the calls are very, very valid. But we must never mistaken it for generational sabotage. We must run away from it. Why are we sabotaging these people? When France had problem, they went back to the archive, the reserve, and brought Charles de Gaulle to come and rescue the country. When England had problem, they went to bring Winston Churchill.
I mean, he was there already.
They went to go to Malaysia. They went to bring 98-year-old man. Mandela, he has a dream, he has a vision. At over 70, he did for one time and left. So why are we demonizing this older generation?
Not necessarily demonizing them.
That's what people are doing. That's what they are putting out there. And if you are saying that they are bad, they are not, they are the one that caused the problem, let them fix it before they go. Let them fix it before they go. If you believe the rot is so much, let them fix it before they go. They have a duty to fix what they've messed up.
Right.
These are the challenges, these are the things.
In the letter, he was not particularly clear about what comes next for him politically, but we already know, don't we? It's an open secret.
I don't know, he has not told me. Maybe you people know, you can tell me.
He's with the coalition. The coalition has adopted the ADC.
Well, let him tell me he's going to ADC first.
Isn't it a no-brainer at this point?
I don't know. He has not told me. He needs to make... Okay, what the letter is already said, I am resigning. Did he say I'm going to ADC?
Wait, does he have to say? Because we already know.
Well, he has to.
Yeah, but we know where his mind, his body, his spirit, and soul is.
You may know, but let him tell you.
Right.
Let him tell Nigerians that this is where I'm going. At that level, you don't do something.
I'm saying it's an open secret. So why is he?
Then let him tell you when he's going. He just told you, I am leaving PDP. Chicken, and leave him. Let him tell you when he's ready to go. So for those I am still in PDP. When I want to leave, I will announce. Mommy, I will announce I'm leaving. For
those who would say good riddance from the PDP end, what do you have to say to them?
I don't know what they mean by that.
Good riddance, that, you know, perhaps they don't have to deal with the Atiku problem anymore.
And we wait and see now. Right. Wait and see. They don't. That's exactly what I even tell them. Leave Atiku out of your problem. Maybe even when Atiku was not the problem, they've been heaping everything on his head. Now he has left you with your problem. You'll be happy now. You can now take the party to Tinubu that you wanted to give the party to, and do whatever you want. The man that has been blocking you has stepped aside honorably, proudly, courageously, boldly. He made a bold statement. It's not about anybody. It's about this country. It's not even about himself.
What about the obvious claim about subterfuge, that while he has left the PDP, some of his allies have not left? Case in point, people like you, because you still want to disrupt the activities of the PDP, because that then gives the ADC an edge.
I think I take an exception to that. I started my life with PDP.
Right.
I feel pain that PDP is where it is today. Yeah. And then if I have any magic wand to reverse all of these things, then we go back to those days, because I was there when PDP was offer hope for the people that are hopeless, strength for those that are weak. Not now that it has become a wreckage site. It has become, it's not more a rescue platform. It's adding more problem to the members. The future of the younger generation of the party is no more assured. A lot of them have been damaged, distraught by the actions of few elements in the party who are selfish, who believe they must kill the party to achieve their own selfish gain. They talk about zoning. Zoning is just a political gimmick to satisfy selfish interest in politics. So all of these things is painful. I feel pain. So, and at my level, I can decide what I want to do. I don't have to do it because someone is doing something else. I can't. So I chose to still remain in the party because I'm hoping that, let me see what will happen at their convention.
Yeah, but what do you say when other members of the PDP say, well, Mr. Fabiyi, you can't eat your cake and have it.
How?
You can't be an Atiku man and still be in the PDP and expect that we will trust you.
Oh.
And don't go about whataboutism. Answer the question directly without saying what about this person, what about that person.
It's the same thing. They are related. If a whole minister, former governor in this state can say, I'm for so person, no, but I'm still in this party. Who am I? I'm not minister.
Yeah, but if you criticize him for doing that,
he even has more stake than I do.
Why are you adopting his own strategy?
So what is good for Uganda is not good for Kenya or something.
I'm saying, where's the integrity in that? If you criticize him for doing something,
does he think about integrity before doing that?
Yeah, but the question is not about Wike.
No.
The question is about Atiku.
He's a leader. We are following him.
Right.
He's a leader in PDP. We are following him. And this is not, and Atiku has not even asked me to stay by in PDP to create any confusion. What confusion what power do I have?
I'm saying
the man that has about the power is creating the confusion.
He has so many allies that are still in the PDP.
It's their choice to stay if they want to stay. Atiku didn't ask anybody to stay or go.
There's no grand plan to undermine the PDP from within.
It's your choice. We are adults. It's my choice. And the moment I find that the pathetic state of the party is irredeemable, I will choose my alignment. And that is why I congratulate the people, the drivers, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, and those who have brought up. Imagine we don't have this ADC platform. Nigeria would have been become a one-party state. The fate of Nigeria would have been sealed. So we should be thanking Atiku Abubakar. Yes, our fate would have been sealed.
You have the PDP, you have the Labour Party, you have multiple other political parties.
Those who are controlling PDP, okay, does APC not have hands in all of this crisis? Those who are controlling PDP are working for APC. Those in Labour Party, I saw
you just normalized it.
I saw chairman of Labour Party with the FCT minister. What are they doing to continue the wreckage? So if anybody, I don't know what anybody wants to tell me about all of this here. So for me, I thank them. I appreciate what they have done for the sake of this country, for the people of this country, who have remained, who have been damaged, they are so hopeless. They don't even have any hope. Imagine if Atiku and all these David Mark, Arebeshola, Amechi, Peter Obi have not come together to create this platform. Nigeria's fate would have been sealed. We would have one party straight, and what we have, we begin to have civilian dictatorship. We don't want that in this country. That's what these gentlemen are saying. Nigeria should commend them, not condemn them. They should commend these people, regardless of how anybody think about it. Are they telling me that Peter Obi does not have the interest of this country at heart? Are they telling me that Atiku does not have at heart? Are they telling me Erifai does not have?
Yeah, but
David Mark does not have? Alegbe does not have?
But you can't.
Amechi does not have?
But you can't question or criticize the people's opinion when they say, listen, we've seen this game plan before. It's all about a power grab.
That is the problem. That is the problem Nigerians are having. Even when you tell them what you are bringing new, say, we've had it before, and it's killing us.
Yeah,
it's fundamental.
Because it's the same players, to be honest.
Okay, what is the APC telling them? And they are listening, and they are taking it. Please, let us discuss
No, when you make the argument about fears or concerns about a one-party state.
Yes.
That does not necessarily strike a chord with Nigerians who are not necessarily worried about it. Only the people in the coalition are talking about a one-party state.
Who do you expect to talk about it? And I just told you now, supposing we don't have this platform, do you see PDP playing opposition role?
It is already playing an opposition role.
How? Now, just yesterday, how? How? Now tell me how.
What is the PDP not doing exactly as an opposition?
Are they playing opposition? When the man that is controlling Damagun is out there saying he's working for...
Allegedly, right?
He did not say it, it's not public, it's not in the news.
Who said he...
Minister Wike said, I'm working for it, I'm going to support Tinubu now. So what does that mean?
Right, but you said he's controlling the national chairman.
He's the one that's controlling Damagun now. Damagun has written his name in real gold. He will come by, he has huge moral burden. He will look back and regret what he has done. Like it was during his time, we lost the soul of the party. We lost an Atiku Abubakar. We lost governors. We lost House of Assembly members. We lost people at the grassroots. He's having a good record. He will look back and regret doing what he did to people because of selfish reason.
All right. How much of what Atiku is doing right now is about Nigerians? I mean, away from just the rhetorics.
Atiku,
how does his movement to join the coalition or whatever destination he has in mind help Nigerians?
I'm like, this thing is very clear. Let me tell you something. The coalition just didn't come because of people felt I must be in power. No. It came as a result of the suffering, the hunger, the poverty being faced by Nigerians. The thing is affecting even them. That we have never had it this bad. We need to do something. You cannot control. These guys in government has no clue of how to run a country. So we need an alternative, a workable alternative that will offer hope, succor to the people. That is the foundation of all of this. So people can say anything they want to. The APC can throw whatever they want to throw at them. They have done something remarkable. They have brought this alternative for Nigerians. And you can see the excitement. You can see how Nigerians are trooping into it. Only if you know. In my state alone, do you know how many people are joining the ADC? People that I didn't even think about. I had never.
But you could also say the same thing about the APC. Up until
I only know about what I'm saying. I don't know about APC.
Yeah, but up until this month, yes, it was one-way traffic when it came to defections. It was the APC that was winning senators, House of Representative members, governors.
But we know how they are winning now. We know why they are winning now. Even governors, we all know why they are winning. All those ones, we know why they are rushing there. Listen.
Obviously, this is double standards. When people are coming to you, it's organic. But when people are going to the other side, you're not saying to the ADC. To the ADC. When you say
ADC is a new party, an alternative.
Yeah. When you say people are going to the ADC, it's because they like ADC. But when people are going to the APC, it's something else.
People that went to APC know the reason why they went to APC.
The same thing for the people that went to the ADC.
People that came to ADC are people that have been badly damaged, and they need to recover their life, their political life, their welfare, their existence. That's why they came.
That's double standards.
It's not double standards.
They're doing the same thing, and you're saying
that's why Nigerians trooping into it. So
one is good, the other one is bad.
No. Who are the people that are moving to APC? Who are the people that are coming to ADC?
With their followers.
Which followers?
Followers are also ordinary Nigerians.
Which followers? How many? Which followers?
I'm sure you've seen the live broadcast.
Go to Akwa Ibom. See how many people have gone with the governor. Go to Delta. See how many people have gone with Sheriff. Leave all these things. They can continue to tell the narratives as they want it, but that is not the reality on ground. People are excited that ADC has come to stay. It has offered them an opportunity to see, let us see what we can do with this. Nigeria needs a rescue. Nigeria needs to be redeemed. And that is the bottom line. And I appreciate and salute these people that have brought this. I am looking for alternative too, because I can't achieve my political dream in PDP as it were, except something happened.
So when are you leaving? Because it looks like you're going to leave.
I will let you know.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Right.
I'll let you
But
know.
you're leaving.
The party that has lost its core values and ideals. I told you this was not the party of those guys that formed this party. I was there from the beginning. It wasn't like this. We have hopes. I'm always happy to jump to front to run an election. You can't do that now because it's so bleak.
In the comment section, right, we'll put this up. You get 5 comments who would probably say things like Atiku should not run in 2027, right? But he should play again the kingmaker role, the support role, a key role that could maybe upset the APC in 2027.
That is sabotage. That is sabotage. Because under the law, that constitution is guaranteed. Leave him. Anybody, Atiku is not, Atiku is not asking anybody.
But if you're saying it's for Nigerians, right? If you're saying if it's for Nigerians,
yes, we need to clear
and a significant part of the voting population.
Who told you? Where's your poll?
That's what I'm saying.
You said so do you know those
7 out of 10?
No.
7 out of 10?
No, I tell you that.
In the comment section?
I tell you that. No. I tell you that it's not true. I tell you that what you are saying is not true.
Do you have a poll that counters this?
Because those ones you are talking about are mainly from a section of the country. Right. My brother, don't let us mix this thing. We know this thing, we monitor this thing. Those who are saying what they are saying are being sponsored, and we know who is sponsoring them, and we know where they're coming from. It's from a section of the country. It does not reflect the generality of the country. If you look at the other side, you know those who are saying it must be Atiku. Because Atiku has the experience. And tell me, and I want to ask for this one, Abdullahi. Those they are asking to come around, they should tell me one thing they have the one edge they have ahead of Atiku Abubakar. If you want to tell me that Atiku should not run, you should be able to tell me that because one, he doesn't have the experience, he doesn't have the capacity, he doesn't have the resources, he doesn't have the network, he doesn't have, what do you say, health to run it. There's something called chronological age, there's physiological age. Check the two. Atiku is intact.
He's biologically old. No matter how you spin it, Fabi, he's biologically old. He's with the 1% right now.
I'm not saying he's not old, but how does that affect his performance in leadership? That's exactly what I'm saying. This man is sane. What you need is sanity, and this man is sane. So why is his age a problem when we have seen people, his contemporaries, running an economy, a country that's even bigger and more complex than this country? So this is sabotage, and I will never accept it anywhere. So let me ask sabotage.
Let me ask you this question.
And I accept anywhere.
Just across from our boundary in Cameroon, we understand that Paul Biya at 92, 94, not quite sure, but it's in his 90s, is going to run again to be president. If you're a Cameroonian right now, would you say the same thing you're saying, that age doesn't matter?
As long as one is qualified under the law because it's his right.
You do know that there's a spirit of the law, right? Beyond the letter of the law.
Let's understand ourselves so that we won't be going back and forth. Did the law allow him to run or not? Yes. Thick. Is it sane? Thick. Does he know what to do when he gets there? 50-50. But as long as he fulfills all of this one, let him go now. Why are you trying to shut him down? So let anybody who is capable, who believes he's capable, enter the ring with him. It's simple now.
So in a country,
are you Nigerians not
in a country? Yes. I think you should say we Nigerians.
No, I'm not part of you. I'm not part of you in that line.
You just excluded yourself.
Why would you deny me my right because you wanted somebody?
When over 70% of the population is below the age of 35. And you talk about democracy being in practice, the will of the people. 75% wins you any election in any part of the world, right? And political representation is very key in a democracy, isn't it? Doesn't it make sense that the president should at least be somewhere close to this demographic that shows that there is indeed actually a connection between the leadership and the people that they are leading?
See, Abdullahi, I agree with all of this English you are speaking to me, but that is not the reality. That's exactly what I'm telling you. How old is President Bola Tinubu today? His real age. Let's leave official age.
What is his real age and official age?
Okay, let's use his official age.
What's the difference between real age and official age?
President Tinubu is over 70, isn't it?
Right.
So, if you can be asking Atiku not to run, ask President Tinubu not to run too.
President Tinubu would say...
No, you see now.
No,
you're not defending it.
I'm not defending it. I'm posing a question.
This is what Nigerians are saying.
Some would say he has his foot already in the door, and he would argue that he has unfinished business.
What's unfinished business?
The reforms and everything.
So Atiku does not have unfinished business.
He hasn't started yet.
Then let him start.
Right.
See, I think what matters most is we should bother ourselves with what put food on our table. Not all of these innuendos. No. All this do not put food on anybody's table. Do they? Between you and me. Hey, he's old, he's this and that. Is that what puts food? We are talking about governance. Somebody who can actually put that food on our table. Somebody who has secured our borders in the past and have the capacity, knows how to secure our borders. Somebody who can grow this economy, that you and I will not go hungry. That is what we should be fixated. Not all these are rubbish. They don't make any sense to me as a person. How does America play their politics? Is it about zoning? Is it about age? And they're doing well.
But this is not America.
You know, you always, so when it's convenient, you refer to them. When it's not convenient, you say there's not.
I'm saying that, you know, there are certain common denominators.
No.
There are certain common denominators, right?
No, it's comparative analysis. Let's do it.
Right.
Are we bigger than America?
So what do you say to people who say, listen, you're packaging Atiku Abubakar to be the solution, the ultimate solution, the messiah in this particular case?
Yes,
right?
We need him. We need his experience.
But people also remember his antecedents.
What antecedents?
The privatization that has happened in this country that has not yielded fruits yet. And a couple of other things that have happened in the past.
Like what
right?
now? You have not told me what he did in privatization. Tell me now. Tell me.
Because
the fallacy they are throwing people.
Was the privatization a success story?
Up to today,
but
how many of them have been able to prove all those allegations?
No, was the privatization a success story?
It was a success story.
It was a success story?
Yeah, it was a success story.
We're still unable to generate 6,000 megawatts.
Was it in charge of power? Was it the one who
you can't take credit when there is a beautiful side of the story, but not take responsibility when there is an obvious negative.
That's where I'm going to disagree with you. Atiku was number 2.
But you just said he secured the border and he wasn't the commander-in-chief.
No. Maybe that means you didn't understand what I was saying. I said somebody who has experience, who has secured our border before. It was a custom officer. That's what I'm saying. Who has secured our border. He knows how to secure this country. That's what I'm saying. That means you don't get me.
No.
Somebody who has secured our border. If it was a custom officer, it was at the border. It was all our border. He knew. He had the experience. That's the experience we are talking about. Not just somebody who believed because he was a governor of a state for 2 terms, he wants to run country. Nigeria is bigger than that. It's more complicated than that. That's only what I'm telling you. Somebody who has managed our economy. Are you telling me Atiku, during Obasanjo time, Atiku did not manage our economy well? Give me anyone that has surpassed what they achieved.
I literally
what are we saying?
I literally just asked a question about the privatization.
Today we can use GSM.
The privatization, GSM would have come anyway. But the privatization question, right? The privatization question is one of those obvious dents in his political career. Because he's pro-market. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with pro-market, but his perception, the perception that Nigerians have of Atiku Abubakar, you would agree that while he has a huge support,
is the perception that his enemies, political enemies created.
And he has still not been able to overcome that.
Okay, look at the power, because Nigerians on their own, I don't know why they have been able to look at the fact of the matter and take informed decision, judgment. Look at the issue of power. There has been this noise about 16 billion power. There was nothing like that. There was nothing like that. And we are trying to link Atiku to it. Whereas, see, anybody who says a journalist, go and get the minutes of the day they decided. This is the expo I'm giving you. The minute, very National Executive Council meeting, when they decided on this part, go and see Atiku was the only one who was against it. Go and check it. I'm challenging anybody that's looking at me.
Have you seen the memo?
They should go and check it. I should be as go and check it. They should go and check it.
Yeah, but it's unsubstantiated.
And let us get this fact right. No, I'm trying to challenge because they said 16 billion power project. It was Atiku. It was Obasanjo. There was nothing of such. There was nothing. They just lied on this guy because they don't like his face, because they are so scared of him. And by the grace of God, he will overcome all of them because he meant well for this country. I know that. He has vision for it. He has vision, and I'm happy with the tenacity, with his passion for this country, with his compassion for this country. I'm happy. And I'm happy to be associated with him.
Obviously, in the coalition conversation, there are a couple of people whose political ambition or trajectory is also pointing to a direction that they might be in the contest for 2027. Talk to me about what you think is likely happening on the coalition side, because the concern about it breaking apart or falling apart, as the case may be, is because the political ambitions of all the key factors or key players driving the coalition is such that you could foresee a clash somewhere down the road where nobody would agree to step down for the other, or if somebody comes out on top, he might not get the support and backing of the others.
Okay, now, Abdullahi, thank you for this question. Let me say this. You see, I said it maybe in a passing in my previous remark. What informed the formation of this coalition? And then the few leaders that came together said, okay, let us do this to provide an alternative for Nigerians. They have said it even the day they were inaugurating it. No individual ambition will score to this because it's about the country. Why are Nigerians unnecessarily apprehensive? Why are they listening to what APC and the oppositions are saying?
But haven't we heard this before?
No. That is exactly what I'm saying. That's the problem of you Nigerians. We've heard it before. And we're not moving forward. Hear it more than 20 times. Hear it 1 million times. And let's see the difference. Why are you not giving it a chance? How does it bother anybody? If you believe they are going to have problem, you should be angry, you'll be happy.
I'm sure you're familiar with the expression, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. They should continue the fooling of APC. Fooling of APC is multi-dimensional than what these guys can do. So what are we talking about? So as far as I know, no individual ambition. All of them individually and collectively, whoever has ambition, enter the ring. Will provide a democratic platform that will make everything transparent. And that's exactly what Atiku is asking for. The same thing Amechi is asking for, that Peter Obi is asking for, even though they've not made official declaration that they want to. But this is what they are saying, that whatever, and be not just at that level, down the ladder, because that's the only way you can actually, when people see that when I go there, even if I lose fairly, nobody will leave the party. Nobody will walk against the other candidate. So, and I'm happy for one man that God has guided them to lead this charge, Senator David Mark, a man of impeccable character. You can't fault him. You can't go and tell David Mark, you want to bribe me, you want to... No. And the man, all the times I've met him, I just look at him, I said, may God continue to give this man good health to be able to do this job for this country. What else do they want than to fix what people considered broken during their time? And that is where Atiku is coming in. Atiku represents a generation. And that's why I said, don't sabotage generation. Don't mistaking generational shift for generational sabotage. Some of us will not allow it. Yeah, but you just admitted that they created the problem, so we should give them an opportunity to solve it. Let them fix it.
That is what people are saying. I said, they believe. Because a lot of people believe that they did. That's why they are abusing.
Yeah, but you've adopted that opinion.
So this is my personal opinion. That if we believe that they are the one that created the problem, let them fix it. Let them fix it before they go. Let them clear the mess.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
That's how it's going to work this time.
The reason why you created the problem was because you couldn't solve the problem to begin with.
With this coalition, that is what they are going to do. You see what will happen. Nigerians should give this coalition a chance. They have staked out their neck. They have been bold. They have done this for the sake of this country. They should not allow anybody or anyone who just sits somewhere who believes because he has levels of power, he has resources, to come and destroy this journey. we have a duty to give these people a chance.
So when Nigerians say to you, Mr. Fabiyi, we've heard this before. We've heard this in 2014 when APC first came on to the scene newly. We've heard this.
What option?
Change.
Then what option?
Change
okay, what
is
option?
coming.
What option? Yeah, they should tell me the option.
10 years down the line,
Abdullahi, I agree.
10 years down the line,
Abdullahi,
it's still a work in progress.
Abdullahi, I agree. Then they should
So
tell me
why should Nigerians, the same Nigerians who have been let down by the same people on both sides, I might add, right? I mean, Atiku also sold Nigerians the change mantra.
You're just coming back to what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying.
So what options are
Atiku
open?
sold the change mantra. Rufai sold he sold Nigerians the change mantra in 2014. Rotimi Amechi sold Nigerians the change mantra. Now they're on the other side, still selling change again.
Abdullahi, what options are open to us now?
Oh, so you're saying
what option?
We don't have any other option.
Is this same of the same? Oh yeah, go and try.
I mean, I don't want to speak for Nigerians. I can only ask questions.
Now.
No, I'm only asking
what
questions.
Nigerians are thinking or they are saying, and I ask, and I'm sending you back to them, and I'm saying to them now, what options are open to you now? Same of the same. Okay, let's see another 4 years, and probably maybe another 10 years of hardship, of hunger, of insecurity, of economic downturn, of unemployment for our youth. Okay, let's go.
So Nigerians are stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea.
And you have people who have been bold. A lot of people have gone to join APC because they can't face them, because they are cowards, because they want to feed their belly. These people say no.
Because they have a constitutional right to politically associate.
Yes. Yeah. So why? So this one don't have. This one now say. These people now say no. All of us cannot sleep and put our heads in one place. And you are not embracing them, you are not appreciating them, you are criticizing them because you are not sure what is to come. Okay, go and continue with the same of the same now. Okay, so
obviously you are in the inner circles. Can you give Nigerians a hint of how soon a declaration might be made from the former vice president about his next steps? I mean, Babachir David Lawal also resigned from the APC a couple of weeks ago,
and he said, "Those are bold. Those are men.
And he said." That he will make his decision public.
Not them or Kowa, not them all these people. These are men. These guys are the men.
You don't agree with them politically, but I don't think
they should have stood on the side of Nigerians like these people have stood.
But the question is, how soon is he going to tell us what we already know?
Honestly, I don't know, because he has to tell me first. I don't know, and I don't want to say what I don't know in public. Yes, I'm close to him. Yes, we talk. We've spoken today, but it was never part of the conversation. What Atiku is preoccupied with is his head. He's thinking everything is, how do we reset the order for this country? How do we do it? How do we go? Who do we need? What do we need to do? That's what Atiku is thinking. What do you say? Not what all those people are, all those things they are pushing out there. They don't know the mind of the man. He hardly talks. And that's one of the biggest strengths he has.
Actually, he talks every day. Tweets, posts on Facebook.
Okay, those ones are the normal thing that a leader should do. Real talk. He will just be looking at you. And that is the greatest strength he has over all his adversaries. And for me, I think we have a lesson to learn. 2027 it's not going to be business. It's not going to be business as usual. A lot of things are going to play out. It's going to be between them and Nigerians.
Right.
I believe in that. It's going to be between us and Nigerians that are suffering, that they want to mess up our future. We will not allow it. We will not allow it.
All right. Interesting conversation as always. Spirited. 2027 is still a couple of some 19 months away, give or take, right? So there's still time on the table.
A lot of things, a lot of dynamics to come into play.
Exactly.
I see Tinubu joining ADC very soon.
Okay.
Because he knows that even APC is going to mess him up. The APC, the implosion there will almost scatter. I pity President Tinubu.
Right.
I pity him. See what just happened now. Should President Tinubu resign from APC? The soul has gone now. Now Atiku has left. PDP has lost the soul.
I don't know whether to actually respond to that with a question, but
President Tinubu coming, at the end of the day, when the fire hit him in APC, he will come and join ADC.
And probably be the candidate.
Whatever, let him just come first.
Right. Dimeji Fabiyi, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I appreciate you very much for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. All right, that's our show for you tonight. Thank you most kindly for joining us. Daily Politics returns tomorrow. Until next time, I'm Abdullahi Ahmed. Thank you for your time.